Yeah, I'm with Chef Shelly from Bing's, and you're getting ready for the Taste of Buffalo.
Yeah.
And you actually told me that you have to close down the restaurant for the whole month of
I
July.
closed for the month of July. It's a lot of prep. This is our 21st year and 22nd year in the festival.
So just tell me about everything that goes into getting ready, since you have to take all that time off for it.
Well, the key for us is we want fresh product. So we have to make 10,000 crab cakes, we have to make 6,000 Sicilian cigars, we have to make 4,000 orders of goo. I mean, we have prep for the artichokes, our Taste of Buffalo award-winning artichokes, so there's a lot to do, and it's all within the 4th of July week. So, and then we go right into the Italian festival, so that's why we close.
All right, so you just really want to make sure that everything's perfect for these festivals.
Yep,
all
has
right,
to be.
Do it right. And so today you're actually going to be making the Sicilian cigars, which you said will also be at the Taste of Buffalo. Just go ahead and tell me what are in the Sicilian cigars.
Sicilian cigars it's an egg roll wrapper. We start with that, and then we stuff it with fresh feta, fresh mozzarella, fresh cilantro, garlic. We pulse it in the food processor. We roll them, then we lightly deep fry them, and then we serve them with a side of our homemade melon salsa. They're absolutely delicious.
Are they one of the favorites on the menu?
They're one of our, we sell a lot of them in the restaurant, yes. We've had them at the Taste a couple times, and we sell a lot of them. Last year, our crab cakes won the Taste of Buffalo. Our goo won the best dish at the Taste of Buffalo, which is a dessert. And our artichokes have won, I think, about 5 times. So we're hoping this year that the cigars catch on.
Well, I want to hear more about the goo coming up. Okay. But for right now, we're going to send it over to Lauren Hall with your .com check. And we're back in the kitchen with Chef Shelly from Bing's, and we are getting ready to make the Sicilian cigars. Right. So we're going to go ahead and show what kind of prep work goes into this.
This is a very easy dish, but it's very delicious. So first we start with fresh mozzarella, and I like to just pulse the cheeses together, and then we take some fresh feta and put it in the blender or the food processor.
And feta is one of the more healthier cheeses,
It's
right?
a healthier cheese, and it adds salt. I'm not a salt fan. I don't put salts in a lot of our food in the restaurant. I figure people can add that. A lot of people have diabetes, have sugar, you know, whatever their issues are. So you just lightly pulse it. And you don't want it to be real mushy. And then I take fresh cilantro, which really is the key ingredient that adds such a delicious flavor to it. And then you just put a little bit of that in there. And then again, you know, you pulse it. Add some fresh garlic. The seasoning is to your taste. So my suggestion is taste a little bit of the cheese once you get it pulsed, a little bit of pepper, and see if you like the flavor. Some people like to add other things, and that's really all you do with the cheese. You just pulse them.
So are you using about equal parts of the cheese?
It depends. I use more, I like to use more of the fresh mozzarella cheese because, like I said, the feta is salty. But some people like to use more of the feta. But equal parts is good. And then it depends on how many wrappers, I'll show you later, how many it fills and how many you want to serve.
And cilantro is definitely one of those things that you have to be careful with. Some people like a lot of it, and some people really like very little.
Well, the one thing about cooking that I think most people should always keep in mind, some people like a lot of different seasonings. You can always add more. You can never take it out. And with people's, some people are allergic to garlic, so, I always say put less in, taste it, and, and ask your guests what they like to eat and what they can't eat, and then you'll know how to prepare your food.
So is that one of the biggest mistakes, then, that you can make?
That's the biggest mistake most people make.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than having a dinner party and having people not eat your food that you prepared, and then they say, well, I can't eat garlic. Ugh.
Yeah,
and
that's
most
disappointing.
dishes, but it happens, and we're an Italian restaurant, so we make everything to order. We're very careful, and same thing with the Taste of Buffalo items.
All right, great. And now we're going to go ahead and send it over to Matt, who has an exciting giveaway. Hey, Amelia, I'm here with Chef Shelly from Bing's, and we are about ready to finish up the Sicilian cigars. So go ahead and tell us, we had pulsated all of these ingredients, the mozzarella, the feta, the cilantro.
Garlic, a little bit of pepper. And then you can go to, we buy our egg roll wrappers. You can go to Tops, and you can buy all these ingredients at Tops. And you take the egg roll wrapper. You just take about maybe 2 tablespoons worth of the mix. And again, taste the mix and see that it's what you'd like it to be. You do not want to overstuff these. The reason why they're called a cigar is they're supposed to kind of look similar to a cigar. As I said, I came up with this when there was no smoking in any restaurant, so I said, well, I'll create a cigar.
And tell us a little bit more about Bing's.
Bing's has been in business we're going on our 24th year. We're located on Kensington in Harlem, near right near the traffic circles. We specialize in Italian, yet we have everything. We also have a wonderful gluten-free menu. We have homemade manigotti, which is gluten-free. We're always perfecting different items.
And lots of fresh ingredients.
All
as you were
fresh
mentioning.
ingredients. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. We're not your typical 7-day-a-week restaurant. So we're only open 4 days a week. And reservations, I do suggest them. We open at 4:30 and we serve till 9:30.
And you're wrapping these Sicilian cigars pretty tightly. And do you use an egg wash at all at the
No,
end?
I'm going to use a little bit of water.
Okay, perfect.
But because these, and I left these out because of the show, but don't leave them out because they have a tendency to dry out. Where's my water? The one thing you don't want them to do is dry out, because then when you put them into the fryer and you fry them, then they pop open and all the cheese will run out. You don't want a lot of water. You just want enough so that they stick. And then
seal it nice and
you
tightly
seal
there.
it nice and tightly, and that's what you do with them.
So these will also be at the Taste of Buffalo.
These are at the Taste of Buffalo. I think last year we sold about 3,000 orders of them.
Oh my.
We do a combo with our crab cake, which is one of the best seafood several times. You know, I'm proud to say, Bing's, you know, while we are consistent in what we serve, people ask us, why don't you change it up? And no, it works. The people like it. It's a nice assortment of ingredients. And again, you know, we try to strive on fresh ingredients. We also, for our healthy option, we do our bruschetta. And you know, so many people like something that's hot. You're walking the streets, so they just love a cold bruschetta with fresh basil, fresh plum tomatoes, fresh garlic.
They're the favorite, so
yeah.
why would you, you know, get rid of them? And I'm going to go ahead and grab these finished Sicilian cigars so we can take a look at what the finished product looks like
and
here.
this is how it looks.
And what's this that you're serving?
And this is our melon salsa. And again, you just would take the fresh melon. You can use any kind of salsa. I like the melon salsa. Nothing, you know, it blends so well with the cheese.
And we'll do a little bit more with the melon salsa in just a minute, but we'll be back after this.
Great.
I'm back in the kitchen with Chef Shelly from Bing's, and we're going to finish up our melon salsa. And go ahead and tell us, this year at the Taste of Buffalo, you're actually going to have a healthy option.
We have a healthy option every year, and we do bruschetta. Fresh plum tomatoes, a little bit of fresh parsley, garlic on fresh toasted crostini bread, and it's extremely delicious. And if you don't eat gluten and you can't have the bread, you can eat the tomatoes, you can enjoy it. If you don't like cheese and you can't have cheese, we'll take the cheese off, so it really works out well.
And it's healthy, but it still tastes good.
It's extremely healthy. And then this is our melon salsa, which goes with the cigars. You take the fresh melon, you pulse it, a little bit of roasted red pepper, a little garlic, a little pepper, and you put it in here and you blend it up, and there you go.
I have to imagine that the melon salsa is also pretty healthy.
It's delicious. It's very healthy. We really try, you know, these are fried, okay? Some of the ingredients are fried, but we really try to stick with healthy food. I mean, it's a key to enjoying what you eat.
And you also said the crab cakes, which we have here, are one of the all-time favorites.
Yeah, this won the best seafood dish several times, the crab cakes. We sell a ton of them.
Is there a secret ingredient?
No, it's just the love that we put into them when we make them.
Sounds good. And we were talking a little bit earlier about goo, and I am just dying to know what it is.
You have to have our goo. Goo, it's a vanilla ice cream concocted with fudge, caramel, chocolate syrup, Oreos. We goo it together, and it's delicious.
You know, it's hard to believe that the goo is not more popular than the crab cakes.
Last year, the goo won the best food at the Taste of Buffalo, and a few years ago, it won the Kids' Choice Award. I can see why, you know. But the parents love it too. I mean, they come in. It's funny. They'll say, "Give me 2, give me 3. You can't have that." So it's a great dish. It's a great dish.
Awesome. So if you go into the restaurant, if you go into Bing's, make sure to save room for dessert.
Sometimes I say, call in and say, save the goo, because we do go through it.
Yeah.
My staff eats it. It's so good.
I have to come in and try some, or show up to the Taste of Buffalo.
Come to the Taste of Buffalo. We'll have it there for you.
Okay, perfect. Well, I think everybody's going to be coming in to try the awesome crab cakes and the Sicilian cigars.
If I had known you were here, I would have brought goo.
The goo.
You're going to be in Virginia. Well, here are the crab cakes.
Now, Kayla, are you going to go? Have you ever been to the Taste of Buffalo, sweetheart? No. What's your favorite kind of food?
Skittles.
No,
Candy?
Say crab cakes.
Did you like them pink cookies?
She didn't know what crab
Pink
cakes
cookies.
were.
She likes pink cookies.
Pink cookies, that's a good color. Do you want to try crab cakes? Do you
I'll
want to
try
try the
one.
cigar?
Want to try
Can I
crab
just
cake?
use
I'm
my
gonna try
fingers
one.
You
here?
can use your fingers.
Wanna bite with me?
You're
Yeah, I
good.
think I'm gonna have to try one of these
Chef
too.
Shelly, thank you so much for
thank you
being
for having
here.
us.
Arthur Mose, thank you. Kaylor, keep up the karate skills. Hiya. Hiya.
Oh, okay, loaded. There we go.
And congratulations to you and your wife
Appreciate
again
it.
for your daughter.
Yes. Second daughter, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
share
coming up
clothes.
tomorrow, 4th of July, we're going to have Chef Orenzio from Orenzio's Restaurant in the kitchen.
That's right, and Aaron Ruddy from KC there will give some tips for creative 4th of July party decorations.
And Karen Jones of Fun for Kids in Buffalo will be here with some fun activities for your family on this 4th of July holiday.